Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey there, you guys. Today is, what is today's date? Today is Saturday, May 6th, 2023, and it is 8:42 p.m. And I'm about to do the general tarot for the sign of Taurus. I want to start by saying happy birthday to my Taurus gang. The first card that comes out here is the Hierophant. Y'all already starting off strong, Taurus. Okay, so I'm liking this for you. Now, this is for Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus. If you have any of those Taurus placements in your chart, this reading can apply to you, okay? But if not, if it does not apply, let it slide out there for another Taurus, okay? Just take the parts that resonate and leave the rest for someone else, alright? Now, this could be past, present, or near future. This could be either be you or someone in your energy here, Taurus. But I repeat, this is a brand new deck that I got for you guys because, I thought I'd do something nice for my Taurus gang. Alright. Okay, so cards we starting out with here. Alright. For Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. We're doing for Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus for the month of, let's say April, May. We're heading for Taurus for the month of May, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. We're here for Taurus for the month of May. Okay. Oh, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 more. Ooh, Taurus, something could be happening fast for you here, depending on who. I feel like it's in this Empress energy. Something could be coming towards whoever this Empress is. I feel like that she doesn't know because her back is turned towards whatever news is coming in towards her. Okay, love this here for you, Taurus. That's at the bottom of the deck, what was how it split. But we need one more for this reading here. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. What is the number card? Okay, give me. Oh, no falling. Ooh, a lot of conflict fighting. Oh, I know y'all see this. Ooh, temperance behind the six. Someone has been definitely trying to find a twin flame or find someone who is compatible with them. Someone who is, I feel like, they're equal. This is an emperor with the 6 of cups. I'm telling you, earlier than the deck was cut, there was the Empress with the 8 of Wands, and that's the Emperor with the 6 of Cups. I'm telling you, there's some sort of divine connection coming in here together. Because someone's been healing. This card, you just saw this. Like, y'all just saw that how I didn't, like, pull it out, but it kind of flipped out on its own. Someone's been definitely taking the time out to heal. I'm going to take this as the overall energy, the star card, Aquarius energy. So I'm definitely feeling like at this time, you here, Taurus, could be healing in regards to the 6 of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. In regards to something from your past, where maybe you had a lot of options here, or there was a lot of confusion in regards to maybe something from your past or people from your past. I'm here for some of you guys. Y'all can be healing from past situations that left y'all feeling confused or not knowing here, Taurus. Or like I said, this is just healing so that you can have a better option in regard, or better options. Better options, learn how to choose better options for yourself, okay? Put yourself in more favorable positions here, okay? So let's get right into this. The reference card that came in there was the Hierophant. That is your energy here, Taurus. So I'm getting strongly at this time. You are definitely the most poppin' sign because it is Taurus season. Happy birthday, Taurus! All my Taurus gang out here. We love our Tauruses, okay? But yeah, the Hierophant speaks of usually someone could be, I feel like, listening to the higher power or God, in this case being divinely guided by, the big man upstairs. Or if not so, I feel like this is definitely going to be someone who's going to be listening to the morals or values in regards to what they should do in regards to the situation here or whatever is happening here. Yeah, someone's definitely going to be doing things a bit more that's morally correct, or it could be listening to God in regards to how to do whatever, I don't know, whatever this is for you. With clarification on what exactly is going on here in regards to the Hierophant, which again talks about being a bit more traditional. Trying trying to go about things the correct way. Yes. With the Lovers card here, this is Gemini energy. So this usually talks about having some sort of choice here to make. Okay, so definitely in a strong sense at this time here, you Taurus could be having some sort of choice to make. But I feel like you're being called to definitely do what you feel like is in your highest good here with the Hierophant falling with the Lovers card. Definitely in a strong sense that you need to do. I feel like what you know is right in regards to maybe the Hierophant talk about Hierophant with the Lovers. Definitely someone who's a strong spiritual connection could do some sort of marriage here. The Hierophant with the Lovers, it could be two people who are married together here. But the Two of Pentacles being present, it's like someone is definitely trying to figure out how can they juggle something here and balance something out and make something work. It could talk about maybe in regards to their time management or how they're making spending their money or finances here. But definitely, Sean said someone's definitely trying to figure out how can they um, make something come together, make something work out. Someone's trying to juggle, maybe make some sort of choice here. It's like someone has a choice to make with the Lovers card being here. But the Two of Pentacles, it's like they're not. It's like they're wishy-washy. That's what I'm saying. It's like someone's wishy-washy. Like don't know whether they should do this thing or not. But I feel like someone's going to because what came after the Two of Pentacles was this Page of Pentacles. Usually talks about some sort of offer being presented here. Someone definitely wants to come in and offer someone something. I'm not sure what that is. We'll get clarifications for that here in a minute. I feel like definitely someone is now willing to actually learn because someone definitely wants this high level of commitment with the Hierophant with the Lovers. Someone who they have definitely a deep spiritual connection with. Yes. Maybe they could. If you guys aren't married or this person isn't married to you here, Taurus, I'm getting in a strong sense that this could be someone you have a divine connection with who you want to get married to. One of the two. It's either you guys are married or who you have like in this lover's connection with. It's like maybe you want to like trying to figure out how you can make something work with whoever this person is. No, I'm getting more so the energy of thus that this is someone who is definitely wanting to make some sort of choice in regards to lovers as to how they can come forward and present someone with an offer. Yeah, because someone is wishy-washy about a choice they have to make. They don't know whether they should or shouldn't, but it's like the more I keep looking at it, it's like this person is like I don't know why I'm seeing the scales. Like the scales like in this case, like you think of this as an imaginary scale, it's like one side is heavier than the other. So it's kind of like they know which one they prefer. I guess what I'm saying here is like someone knows which ones who they prefer. And it's like so whoever this one that they're really I feel like they're gonna present them with some sort of offer here, the Page of Pentacles. And whatever this is, though, it's been very slow coming with the Knight of Pentacles being present. Yeah, because Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest knight in the deck, but it's slow but steady. It wins the race because you know it's a surefire thing. So whatever's coming here, Taurus, whether either this is coming to you or this could be you going to somebody, I don't know. Let's get you know your situation better than I do. But someone definitely has a choice to make, and I feel like they're going to be making a choice. And when they do, it's like they're going to be presenting sort of offer to whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yes, it's like this is someone who is like, if not an earth sign you're dealing with, could be someone who's like, it's like a woman who's very good at managing her time, money, and energy. Knows what will bring her the most, give her the most prosperity, wealth, and abundance. She knows where to invest her time, money, and energy into. You know, she is very productive from here. Like she's able to be like the best friend, the mom, the lover, the like advisor, like and able to like manage several different things all at once. So whoever this Queen of Pentacles is like this is who this maybe this let's say the Queen of Pentacles is feminine and whoever this Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, which is all the same person, they're like the masculine. Okay, just to make things simpler for me to explain it to you. Whoever this masculine is like they're definitely having some sort of choice to make, and it's like they know what choice that they want, so it's like they're going to be presenting this person with an option, especially with the Sun card here in regards to this Three of Pentacles. I feel like someone with the Sun card that's Leo energy could definitely be feeling some sort of happiness and like would be very happy they ever got to work with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. The Three of Pentacles being present, I usually speaks to some sort of teamwork or collaboration or something like that. But really strong sense is also could be something that someone was hiding coming to the light. Because look, it's a huge contrast between the cars. Like one is like in the shadows, kind of black and dark. The other one is like out in the sun and it's a like golden blue color and orange and stuff like that. It's like I feel like someone could be like I don't know what I'm hearing. It's like a huge contrast. Maybe with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like a huge contrast from what this person is used to dealing with previously. That this is the masculine. It's like the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's like the complete opposite of what they're used to. Maybe that's why the overall energy is the Star card being present. Aquarius energy, because maybe it's being called out for someone to heal. Usually the Star card can usually speak of someone who views someone or who someone who is taking time out to heal, or it could be meaning that they view someone as the star, like who has some sort of social media presence or some sort of online presence here, someone who has like I don't know, like maybe they have this strong magnetic attraction to. They view this person as like the star of the show. So I keep hearing like this person's a star, like they shine like a light so bright. And it's like whoever's masculine, it's like they can't help but to notice this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe that's why they feel so drawn to this person, why they can't get this person off of their mind. But it's like whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, like she's only focused on her money, so she doesn't even really knows that this person, whoever this masculine is even coming in. But they are. It's slow but steady. Cause it's the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, right behind it. It's like, ooh, and ooh. Let's put that right. It's like someone definitely knows, like they want to come forward. The Page of Pentacles, they want Page of Pentacles. They want to present someone with some sort of like offer, yeah, but it's kind of small with the Page of Pentacles being here. It's not really like the King of Pentacles. This isn't like the Queen of Pentacles match, but it's a Page of Pentacles offer. But they're gonna, it's been cooking here for a while, that's what I'm hearing. But it's like a surefire thing. So this is someone who I feel like wants to almost like come and like do the right thing, but it's almost like they're coming in a bit of an immature way here. And like I said, Six of Cups here, there's definitely gonna be something for your past. So that's why I'm getting the sense that they're coming in and like, like not as your equal, not as the King of Pentacles if you are the Divine Feminine. They're not coming as the King of Pentacles because like, they still have some sort of growing to do. They're still in the midst of healing, or they could just view you as the star here. My Divine Feminines, you know which role you play here. So like I said, whichever way the story flips and works for you, then that's what works for you. Now clarify the Hierophant. Seven of Chalices. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant. Seven Chalices. A lot of confusion. Someone could be getting answers through their daydreams. That's what it is. Or daydreams. Maybe for some of us, you are getting answers through your daydreams. I was gonna say like your I was gonna say nightmares. Your dreams. Someone could be getting answers, like the Hierophant here is like God, or maybe someone's spirit team could be giving some sort of like answers in regards to like whatever they're thinking about. Like the spirit team trying to give them answers in their dreams, or maybe like for some reason I said daydreams. So maybe in someone's dreams or in their nightmares, something like that. It's like someone is getting some sort of intuitive downloads or some sort of like visions on what they should do here from God in their dreams or in their nightmares or in their daydreams here. One more for the Hierophant. Ooh. These fell in the reverse, but I don't know if I should take these in the reverse. Should I take this in the reverse? Because it felt like in the reverse. You know what? Let me just reshuffle this again because I don't know. If it happens again, then I'll do it, but I don't know. Angels, ancestors, friends, and guides. Another card here for the Hierophant. Yeah. Okay, so someone's definitely some sort of. Okay. Jeez. So with the Seven of Chalices and the Two of Wands, it's like someone's definitely in some sort of confirmations from God in their daydreams about what decision they need to make to advance here. It's like maybe they're seeing something like in their visions. It's like once they see it in like the vision and like like they know about it, so they can't act like they don't know anymore. Like I'm hearing that one song from Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. Um, the light is coming. I'm hearing like the exact word goes. Um, and everything I peep, you can't just unsee. It's like whatever someone peeped, whatever someone like end up like realizes that they can't pretend like they didn't realize it anymore. I feel like whatever decision that they have to make is gonna be a very big burden with the Nine of Wands being here. It's like someone can feel like they're carrying a lot, like carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders here, especially with the Three of Pentacles. But it's like something that they created here. Someone can be feeling heavily burdened because of the decision that they have to make here. Or what I'm hearing is like maybe someone is carrying around this heavy burden, maybe in regards to what choice they have to make, but it's like I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they let other people know about this. It's like they try to like I feel like handle it the best way they know how. Like it's not a burden, but it really is. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It's like so something to do with some sort of decision someone has to make. So the Lovers card here. Lovers is confirmed by the Strength card. That's more Leo energy. Okay, so one more before I say anything. So Strength card definitely talks about someone being strong, bold, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm getting the straw said it looks like someone a lot of courage. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So what I'm getting is it takes a lot of courage for someone to, I feel like, go for what they truly love here. Because I was talking about like having a choice. So I feel like the thing is like a lot of people think a lot of the problem is in regards to people making a decision is the fear of not knowing. I feel like you need to have strength in regards to making some sort of decision that you know that you truly want. Because whatever I feel like you intuitively are feeling like you gotta do, or feel like there's an emotional connection with, or you feel like you can't live without, like there's a strong connection that you can't ignore. That's where your Wheel of Fortune is placed at, and whatever decision that you feel like is gonna make you the most emotionally happy, with the Ace of Chalices being at the bottom of that. It's whatever's gonna make you happy is what I'm hearing. You have to actually have the strength, the courage, to actually go down this path to make the decision. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles is covered by the Death card. That's what I was telling you earlier. It's like someone's wishy-washy. It's like they know what they want. It's like it's going to put an end to one situation for whoever's masculine is. Maybe that's if they have some sort of decision to make in regards to lovers. So they have to put an end to one situation here, so they can have something else with someone who they truly have a connection with. Yeah. The Magician with the Four of Swords. This is Gemini Virgo energy, and the Death card is Scorpio energy. So it's gonna put an end to one situation, and it's like someone's gonna be trying to move forward. It's like I'm not sure if they what I'm seeing here is that with the Death card, the Magician, and the Four of Swords, it's like someone's gonna put an end to a situation, or maybe someone could have some sort of death in the family. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It doesn't have to be a death in the family. It really doesn't have to be. But in this case, I'm just hearing a death in the family. But it's like someone is, I feel like, realizing like after they put an end to some sort of cycle here, it's like they're going to be moving forward and trying to heal something here, or whatever ending happened. It's like it's forcing this person to heal with the Four of Swords, to maybe walk away from things that aren't serving them. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is covered by the Sun card. I feel like once someone actually walks away from whatever makes a sort of decision to end something, it's gonna then in turn give someone clarity, bring someone happiness, bring them some sort of freedom, some sort of joy, and maybe that's what's gonna be actually help this person maybe have this more of a optimistic spin on life, or help them went from the Death card to the Sun card. That's like a big transformation from death to sun. I feel like there's going to be someone who's going to be realizing to see things from a different perspective here, that's what I'm hearing. So I said a lot of times people focus more on the fear of, not knowing, or fear of what could go wrong, but more so you should be looking at things from a new perspective. You're starting something new, like a I'm gonna say it's like a kid in school. You know, you should when you first go to like your first day of class, it's like you're very excited because you know it's like super duper fun, and you don't know anything. You like just excited to have a good time and learn and make friends stuff like that. It's kind of like that. You're gonna be more excited because of this. Like it's be like a fresh new start for you. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we got some sort of Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. It's like someone could definitely be wanting to go towards some sort of Queen of Swords here, though. With the Page of Pentacles, someone could be wanting to present sort of offer to someone who makes them happy. It could be some sort of Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who maybe that's some sort of telepathic connection with. Because it's like, this Queen of Swords is like, I'm not sure you can see this, but it's like they have some sort of, what's it called? It's like an outer body experience, but I forget what it's called. Like lucid dreaming or like, telepathic communication, or what's it called? Astral projection. There it is. So maybe when you guys go to sleep, maybe I said you both could be astral projecting into each other's dream state, both of you. But it's like I'm not sure if like you guys remember it, but that's what this person is wanting to come towards you. Whoever's masculine is, they want to come towards this person who they probably astral project to. You guys probably talk in your dream state. You guys might have a lot of dreams together, where y'all sharing a lot of dreams together. This person is definitely attracted to. I said Knight of Wands. I meant the Knight of Swords. Whoever this person is, they definitely just wanted to come to whoever this Queen of Swords is quickly. Mm. Whoever this person is, definitely they wanted to be the King of Chalices and wanted to flip it in reverse, but flipping it upright. It's like this person wanted, maybe previously they did have their emotions turned off, has sort of like emotional like heart blockages or something like that, or emotional issues, because maybe this person previously didn't actually want to heal, they didn't want to, address certain issues that were like, a bit much for them. But it's like now I feel like someone could be going within, Star card being here, could be healing, could be a social force being present. Definitely taking time out to to rest, recuperate, to get things in order. This is the death card to put it into one situation because it's now like someone's trying to make some sort of decision here. Yeah, but the Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Chalices. It's like someone can be finally have a slow, like it's been slow, like a slow and steady thing. It's been a long time coming, but it's whoever this King of Chalices is. This is the master who wants to present this feminine with some sort of option. Yeah, because I feel like with the Seven of Wands here, this person was probably previously defensive towards whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Clarification for the Queen of Pentacles. The Fool card. Aries energy. Someone wants to take a leap of faith on whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Knight of Chalices. I thought some of these cards are falling down. It's almost like maybe this person, like I said, really has a tough time opening up in regards to how they're feeling. Like let's say if this person, has sort of choice to make, right, between whoever the feminine is, the Queen of Pentacles is, and someone else. It's like this person, if they hesitated before, this Queen of Pentacles in the upright, that's someone who's very good at what they do. It's because this person had a lot of unhealed issues and they weren't ready to actually have some sort of like nice commitment with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. But it's like now they're actually taking time out to heal. Like I said, they're taking the time out to reflect, to look within, maybe on some sort of childhood traumas or issues or triggers that they have. Maybe in regards to why the heart was so blocked off towards this person who is very caring, very nurturing, very wise. It's like they know, like I said, like Queen is someone who's like knows a lot because it's like they know how to do so much. Like they're very good at running multiple things at once because like they kind of been through a lot of stuff here. But it's like they're very good in regards to how to like manage their time, money, energy, and finances. Like they're very like financially savvy. Ooh, baby, I knew I was on point with this. The Sun card was covered by the Empress and the King of Swords. Yes, whoever this Empress is, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, she's actually an Empress. Yeah, and this King of Swords does want to come to her. Yeah, with the Knave of Pentacles. That's like the Page of Pentacles in this deck. To offer some sort of offer of commitment or something like that. Someone wants to come towards whoever this Queen of Pentacles, who is this Empress, and present them some sort of offer here. But it's a Page of Pentacles is my only thing. Uh, yeah, so... Ooh, baby, okay. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So the reason why the person is coming, whoever masculine is, the reason why they're coming to the divine feminine is because they realize with the Ace of Wands that they feel locked, like they are like locked out of heaven. That's what it is. This person has a deep spiritual connection with whoever this feminine is, but they feel like they are blocked off, that they can't get in. Like the Knight of Wands, maybe this person is actually blocked. Maybe you blocked who this masculine is, but the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands being here, that way people the masculine is like locked out of, like, both the doors in each one of these cards. It's like whoever's masculine, it's like I feel like they're maybe emotionally closed off, or maybe it's like they're blocked off from you. Maybe they can't get intact with you for some reason. Here, Taurus. Ooh, excuse me. Whoever's masculine is, they definitely want to take a leap of faith, because here's how the deck split. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Chalices. Someone definitely has long-term investments here. Long-term on the right with the Ten of Pentacles, long-term investment. Maybe you have a family here. So for some of y'all, this person could definitely be married with the Ace of Chalices being present. Someone could definitely be married. Because if you notice in this picture, it's like they have a kid in there. So maybe someone actually could be married once again. But if not, this could be someone who wants to have babies with whoever this Empress is. They want to start a family with this person, whoever this Empress is. But if not, I'm just showing that someone is definitely married. And they have a choice to make between maybe, the Hierophant with the Lovers. Some choice to make to put it maybe into a marriage? Ooh, I hope not. So maybe the person that they, ooh, sorry, forgot. So used to, I'll not be able to see all that. Sorry. But whoever this person is, it's like, they can feel like wherever situation they're in now. So I'm hearing is like, because they have a choice to make, right? It's like they're feeling burdened or heavily burdened with the Nine of Wands, of course. Like they're putting in a lot of work, but to get to some sort of teamwork or collaboration, to get something to turn in their favor, they know they have the tools necessary with the Magician card being present, Gemini Virgo energy, to make something happen. But it's going to need a lot of courage, a lot of confidence with the Strength card being present to make this choice to heal, to put an end to one situation, to come to someone who makes them happy, who is their who they view as their counterparts. The King of Swords did pop out here with the Queen of Swords. And this is definitely someone from their past here, from your past here, Taurus. Someone from your past. Whoever's masculine is, that they have some sort of heart block, emotional block towards whoever this divine feminine is, who's in this Queen of Pentacles energy. But they've always had a strong connection with this person. Always thought about this person. Whoever's Queen of Pentacles is slash Empress, like she's more so focused on her money, her finances, her stability, things that are going to make her happy and prosperous. I feel like that's the situation here for you here, Taurus. You have someone from your past who I feel like wants to come towards you if you're the divine feminine. Once again, you know your situation better than I will. Let's get some oracle cards here for you. This is the soul's journey. So, what are you doing for Taurus for the month of May? Angels, essence, spirits, and guides. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah, that's what I was getting earlier. It's like someone's gonna need a lot of strength, a lot of confidence, or in this case, a lot of discipline to get the desired outcome that they want here. Because honestly, you can with enough discipline and discipline and persistence and patience and stuff like that. You will eventually get the outcome that you want. But so you have to be very, like I said, disciplined. Not take the easy way out. Do things the right way. Growth. Ooh. Cards falling over, flipping over here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna strong sense though. I said if this was someone who has a choice between whoever this Queen of Pentacles is or someone else, I'm letting you know right now, someone in the situation could be pregnant. Doesn't have to be. Like I said, someone could definitely be having a baby because the Ace of Chalices kept trying to beat at the bottom of the deck. And this Empress here who does have kids down here at the bottom. And I thought I saw a kid. Oh yeah, here in the Nine of Wands, it's this one with a kid. So I feel like maybe there could be children involved. It doesn't have to be, but that is definitely the case for some of y'all. But we have here growth. So I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah, that's what the star card is for the overall energy. It's like someone's definitely starting to grow. Their mind is starting to expand here. They're finally starting to see things from a different perspective here. So they're being more spiritually aware or maybe awoke into regards to the situation. The more they open up their hearts, like they're opening up their mind as well, because the mind, body, and spirit are connected. So it's like someone's definitely starting to see things in a different way. It says imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yes, once again, it's like their mind's actually starting to imagine what a life would be like with whoever this divine feminine is if they're not in contact with them. Because for some of y'all, I feel like they could definitely not be. At the bottom of the deck is forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So maybe someone needs to have a lot of forgiveness here at this time. Maybe it's this feminine to have this masculine, or maybe it's this masculine needs to forgive whatever's happened in their past. This is the reason why they, had their heart blocked up. Maybe they could have went through a lot of bad experiences, like with previous lives, or maybe in regards to like childhood issues, something like that. But they need to forgive and let go, and release the resentment that they have from maybe these past negative experiences here. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So maybe this is what masculine is, or maybe for you, Taurus in general, service would be very good for you right now. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So if you can be a blessing to others, you definitely should do it, because one if you help out one person, it's like one person can help out another person, who can help out another person. It's like it has like a sort of domino effect. So it's like the more you share that good loving energy, it's like the more you help raise the vibrations of everyone on the earth here. So it just pretty much how you keep doing those good deeds and being of service or help however which way you know how. It says empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yeah, I feel like definitely someone could be needing empathy. Like I said, that forgiveness here, because they're starting to see the both sides of the spectrum here. But also, I'm hearing empath as well. Maybe someone could be dealing with an empath, or you could be an empath here, Taurus. It says doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Is maybe someone tried to control how things are gonna go, or maybe try to control the situation. But the thing is, like, you need to just have peace with knowing that you're not gonna know all the answers, whoever this is for. Like that sometimes we're not sometimes, but all the times we're not in control. It's God who has all the answers, and we are just spirits here. For as long as it's time for us to be here to live life and just kind of experience it for what it is. That's how I feel like stop trying to figure out stop trying to control it. If this person's gonna message you back, or how they're gonna do it, or what they're gonna respond like, or what they're thinking and stuff stop trying to control it and actually just love. Love is the highest frequency here. That's why maybe this hasn't worked out before. It's because someone is missing the key factor in any romantic relationship, or any situation, any type of relationship in your life, whether it be family, co-workers, friends, an actual lover, whatever, is love. No relationship at all, whether it be platonic or actual romantic relationship, can last without love. Because love is the thing that helps us forgive. Love is the thing that helps us, be caring, compassionate, and stuff like that. Love is what makes all of us do what we do. If you didn't love someone, you wouldn't even show up for them. I'm feeling like that was the problem here. Someone needs to know how to love more, be open to getting it. I'm not sure what maybe some bad experiences someone's been through in the past, but leave it just there. Leave it in your past, and don't let your past make your future. Your past can be ugly. It's like I'm seeing this one quote I have somewhere in my room. This is my past is ugly, but I am not, or something like that. It's like your past could have been very ugly, but it doesn't have to, shape your future and make it ugly as well. You can make the change to actually, have a better future. Every time you wake up, you decide how your day goes. Whether you repeat the patterns of the past, or whether you break the cycle and create a new chain of events. Or instead of mean mugging people, be tough, something like that, you hard or whatever. It's like I tell you to actually soften that hard exterior. Try to smile, ask them how their day going. Talk to them, or just try to help them out. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Like maybe if you're taking the train or something like that, like if you see an old person walk in, like stand up and let them have the seat. Which way you can help. Just make a positive difference in the world is what I'm really hearing. Because every little thing does add up. Over time, it does. People think that that little stuff doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, people will remember the stuff like that. How you made them feel, what did you do for them, the way you responded, stuff like that. That matters a lot more than you possibly think. It matters a lot. Let's see. Okay, so we're for Taurus for some chart for wisdom cards here, for oracle cards here for Taurus. Ready for Taurus, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. What cards here do we have for Taurus, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides? Impartiality. Okay, so that's what I was telling you earlier. Maybe you know something's a bit impartial, like they're not neither for it nor against it. But I feel like that's definitely how you should be at this time. For you here, Taurus, it's on the paintings. It's on the little two buckets. One says ain't. Oh, it's paint. Paint. It says. The way I read it is like one of them said 8 because the P wasn't showing, so it showed AINT 8, and then the other one had the T missing, so it showed the PAIN pain. It's like I feel like could be like should be more impartial in regards to maybe things in the situation here. Partial to me is like I said, neither being for something, like wanting someone to win or wanting someone to, or being against it, wanting someone to lose. That's how you should kind of be like more open to just seeing how things go. Yeah, perseverance. That's what I was telling you earlier with the discipline. With perseverance and just never giving up on the things that you want, it's going to eventually bring out the outcome that you want here. If you stay disciplined and persistent and never give up and just try to be more, I said, impartial here. That's what's going to help you out. Some of you guys, I said, y'all keep dealing with a lot of confusion here, but it's like I was telling you earlier with the Tao card being at the bottom here. Release the need to know all the answers. Because once again, we're not God. We're not God. We are beings here. We are spirit beings here having a human experience. It's telling you we're never gonna know what God's plans are. We never have, and we never will. So just have fun on the journey. Ooh. Okay. We have balance and vanity. So part of the problem here is like maybe someone's missing balance in their life. Doesn't it show us that someone's missing balance? Because if you look at this deck, it's like this card. It's like 3 people here, but it's like all of them looks very unsatisfied. But it's like it's balanced because at least all of them aren't happy. Versus like if it was like favoritism, maybe one of them might be happy and 2 of them might be mad. But it's like all 3 of them aren't happy. So that's how it's balanced. Because no one got completely all what they wanted. Like you got a little something here, you got a little something, and you got a little something, and that way it's fair. That's how you need to be. That's how the impartial is. If you are dealing with multiple people, if you have a choice in lovers, maybe someone's in some sort of committed relationship, they have to make a choice or something like that, or I don't know. You have to make sure these are balanced, make sure these are fair, and be more impartial. Be persistent on what you want, but be fair in the matter. And for the love of everything good, stop being so vain here. Vanity talks about keeping up with the Joneses, trying to keep up some sort of facade, like you appear to be some certain way, maybe you're richly rich, but behind the scenes, behind closed doors, it's you're living paycheck to paycheck, or having to struggle for money. But it's like stop trying to do that, because that's if you keep trying to live your life to please other people or trying to put on some sort of facade, all you're gonna do is be empty on the inside, feeling like you're never good enough. It's like you're constantly trying to chase a dream or this idea of perfection, or what you believe to be is the highlight. The people who are even at the spot that you're trying to impress aren't even happy themselves. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of trying to impress people who aren't even happy in their own lives? It's like if they're not happy, what makes you think if you got in their shoes, you'd be happy? You need to stop doing things out of vain and just have enough courage and discipline and persistence to go for the things you want. That's what's gonna take you out of this confusion. Like, stop trying to figure out, like, oh, I need to have every detail planned out. I need to know how it's gonna go, when it's gonna go, where it's going, and how what steps it's gonna take. You're not gonna know all that. With God, if you want something that's divinely guided and God blessed, sometimes God just wants you, like, full car being here, being right over here. Sometimes you need to take a leap of faith and not know where it's going. Like, this person is having a key up to the air. You don't even see what's come, like, what's he putting the key up to next. But you see he has a key in his hand right there. Something like that. God's going to present you with some sort of key. Maybe there's not going to be a door immediately for you to put the key in, but just trust eventually you're going to find the right door for you to put the key in that's going to open it up, and it'll be the right door for you. But you have to have courage. You have to have faith, be disciplined, and never give up on the things that you want. That's what's going to bring out this desired outcome here for you. All good things take time. You gotta remember, anything worth having at all is worth working for and waiting for. No pain, no gain. Because in order to get something, you gotta give something. Is that fireworks? I thought that's I actually got this like fireworks popping off. And Cinco de Mayo was yesterday, so I don't know why it's popping off now, but that's confirmation. Um, and no pain, no gain. That's why I might title this, because I thought that's what's needed here. It's like, if you want this surefire thing, that stable offer, this stable person, you gotta know that it's no pain, no gain. You gotta go through something to get whatever it is you're wanting. You have to sacrifice something to get something that is sacred. That's just how things work. That's how life works. It says Mouse, you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. Yes, with mouse carving here, maybe you guys are a bit too focused on the bigger picture, but you need discipline to actually get some of the more important, smaller details that I feel like you could be overlooking here. And I'm hearing be disciplined to actually do this stuff you know you don't want to do. Today I had to go 2 hours away just to go to work to go get some papers for my caseworker so that they can have it, like, showing that I have money coming in and stuff like that. It was like, I did not want to do it. But of course I did, because, I want to make sure I have the documents for, my caseworker so that they know that I have money coming in. So in the system, like, we look like we're A-okay, so therefore it's no problems. But it's like, it's kind of like annoying and tedious. It's kind of like that. Have enough discipline to do the stuff you really don't want to do. It says Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. Yeah, that's what I told you earlier with the King of Cups in the upright. I've previously maybe someone has some sort of love or heart blockage here. That's because, like I said, they had some sort of problem in regards to maybe loving themselves, forgiving themselves or forgiving past people who have wronged them. Because forgiveness isn't for the other person; it's for you. So the more you forgive, it's like the more you kind of let go and be more receptive to the good things to come in because you're letting go of the bad to make more space for something new, something good. It's kind of like that. So the more you heal your heart here, if this is you, Taurus, or it could be someone you're dealing with, it's like the more you'll be more receptive to actually receiving all these good blessings and abundance that's coming into your life. It says a manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. That's what I was telling you earlier. It's kind of like you need to be a bit balanced, a bit impartial. Seeing that, things are possibly, not the best situation in the world, but kind of just be like, accepting that this is, it is what it is. It says Condor. You're too immersed in the situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So before someone takes action or makes some sort of decision, I guess you guys are being called to really step back here, to pull back a little bit. I'm sorry guys, but it's like I just can't. This chair is so comfy and I love it. This is my new reading chair. It's everything. Like it's so soft and cozy. I lay back on it and it's like I don't have to do the reading, but it's like it's so soft and so cozy. Oh, a little bit of backstory before I started reading. I kept hearing okay, it was several things. I kept hearing like I don't know if you know this song by Alan AJ called "Whoa." But I heard the beginning. It was like, "Life is good, I can't complain. I mean I could, but no one's listening. Your image overwhelms my brain, and it feels good, goody goody. And now I'm rolling my window down. I love the wind, but I hate the sound. You're like a tattoo that I can't remove. And it feels good, it feels good, it feels good." And then, it goes into the chorus. But that's what I was picking up before I was reading. Is like, I'm not sure if, someone, that makes sense, they love the wind, they love this person, but they hate how, maybe, how they feel towards this person. They hate how much, they love this person, or maybe hate how the situation is. I don't know what it's kind of like. Whatever's going on, it's like someone loves something, but it's like they hate how maybe something else is. It's like I don't know. Somehow you'll get how that relates to you towards, but I'm not sure how. But I kept picking that up before I started doing the reading. Also, one last thing before I finish this reading off is before I was reading, it's like there were so many things that was going wrong. Cause for a minute my camera the one I'm using now wouldn't cut on, wouldn't record. I didn't know why, so I had to wait for it. And then the mic, I lost the mic cords here. This beautiful mic here. I lost the cords. So I had to find that, and then the system. My computer makes sort of noise that I don't know why. It didn't follow anything. But it was makes sort of it's some little like a fan was I'm not sure what was hitting inside of it, or I don't know what. But it's that was going on. So much stuff was going on before. So many difficulties was going on before I started your reading. And after taking my time and calming down and just finding the chords and restarting the computer and waiting for it to um, update, because I guess it had a random update it had to do. And I said, wait for my camera to get back onto work because I don't know what was going on. And then I had to make the fan noise stop. And I said, once I got it all situated, finally, it was like an hour or so later. But it's it was definitely worth it to get the reading in because I really wanted to get the earth signs readings in. So I'm glad I did it. That's the kind of like you have to do. So maybe there's all this little stuff that's going on in the back that's kind of irking your living soul, and you don't really want to do it, but you have to because you want to do for me, I wanted to do the reading for you guys, but it's I had to go through all that bull crap to do it. But it was once I got it situated, I was happy because I just got to do the thing I love. But it's kind of like that. In order to get to the things or the happy place or get to the the situation you want, I'm getting whatever outcome you want. Before you get to that, you have to go through the bit of the annoyances that are in between to get to it. If that makes sense. Says Chameleon, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Yeah, I'm definitely strong sense that right now you're being called to kind of more so go with the flow here. I feel stop trying to control how situations are going to go. Stop trying to over dominate it, or try to direct how things are going to go, and more so just step back, kind of see how things are. Look at the important details that maybe you overlooked because you were too diminished into it. And take a step back, see the bigger picture, see the details, see everything that you need to see, accept things for what they are, and kind of handle the situation accordingly. If that makes sense. What else we got here? And I'll finish it off for you here, Taurus. That one. Okay, and I said one more. We're gonna do two more. This is Dark Mirror. So there's gonna be things you need to like, I guess, be mindful of, what to watch out for. Uh, what's Taurus need to be mindful for? What do they need to watch out for in regards to this situation here? It says colorless angel, number 10. So I'm going to definitely need to watch out for people, places, and things that I feel like make you feel like colorless is like something dull. Colorless is dull, gray, not a lot of color to it, and not a lot of vibrant, fun energy. Look out for things that are gonna like kind of drain you, put a lot of strain on you, make you feel like you're less than, or put you like this kind of like mopey, groggy, like lethargic state. Be mindful of people, places, and things that make you feel kind of like, I gotta go do this, but I really don't want to do this. But it's like, it's kind of like you have a choice of doing something for someone, but you really don't want to do it. And everything, body, mind, and soul is telling you like, I really don't want to do this, and I don't have to. But it's kind of like that. You don't even have to, but like you can decide whether you want to or not. But it's like kind of like, what are you getting out of this? That's what I'm hearing. And then number 22 is I won't cry for you at the bottom here. Definitely be mindful of of your emotions. At the top is naked before the stars. Be mindful of your emotions here, because I feel like what God's asking you to kind of do at times, kind of like strip yourself bare emotionally and maybe spiritually. Because naked before the stars and I won't cry for you. It's like that's the part of the problem is maybe someone is holding in their emotions or they're not letting some people see how they truly feel. But that's why the problem is covering up. It's holding back and holding stuff in. Is you're not expressing yourself. You're not actually letting things go. You're holding on to them, which is in turn like making it to where you're not healing, to make it to where you're not being receptive to the good things that's coming into your life, which is possibly why you could have not chosen this person, Queen of Pentacles / Empress, previously. That's why you're gonna need courage to actually, with the Strength card, you're gonna need courage to actually open up. You need to actually have courage to get be naked before the stars. Show your vulnerable side, to be open and honest, and let your guard down. That takes a lot of strength to actually wear your heart on your sleeve and let people see you for who you are. That takes a lot of guts. But anyways, okay, let's get the positive affirmations. We'll call it quits for you, Taurus. Up 52-22. There we go. 222, baby. I feel like your angels are trying to help you out here at this time, Taurus. What's the positive affirmations here for Taurus? The presence of love will always cast out fear. As I was telling you earlier, the highest frequency on the planet is love. So the more you get into this loving, happy, state, and that's what's gonna help push out all this negative, energy. It's kind of like a tree. That tree absorbs the CO2 in the atmosphere and pushes out, oxygen out into the atmosphere. It's kind of like that. The more you, channel in the fear, the more you keep persevering towards love and getting love and love and love and love. It's like you cast out fear from around your vicinity, in your environment. So the more you start loving yourself, it's kind of like and let your heart be your guide. It's kind of like it's what's going to guide you out of the dark. So it's going to guide you towards the things that you love. Because someone can be feeling blocked out from this person who they love. It's only because their heart is blocked off. And the reason why it's blocked off is because they need to love more, love themselves more, so they can actually love this feminine correctly. So they won't be so closed off to not only them, to this divine feminine, but they won't even be closed off to themselves. So a lot of times when people have some sort of problem with you, it has nothing to do with you, the person, but it actually has a lot to tell about them, the problems they have going on within themselves. Like if they're mean to someone, or if they push someone away, who is very loving, very sweet, very kind, very nurturing, very strong, very independent. It's because in some parts this divine feminine might trigger this masculine, and like regards to maybe their heart chakra, their the way that they have handled love previously, because maybe they've been through a lot of bad experiences. They don't know what true love is, or maybe they're doing something strong and doesn't have to be codependent. So that's gonna affect someone's confidence, but it has nothing to do with the feminine. It has more so to do with the problems going on in the masculine, if that makes sense. It says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that I will focus. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde. It says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire. Trust that what I focus on will grow. Yes, that's what you need to be more focused on, is things that's going to be prosperous for you, things that's going to actually, be good for you. It's not going to be so apologetic about what you desire. If you want something to go after, that's why that discipline and perseverance, go after the things you want. So if you focus on, that's what's going to, manifest. That's what's going to actually, bloom, if that makes sense. It's like you keep watering, a flower. Eventually, it's going to bloom. That's what you're putting your intentions into. That's what you're putting all that energy into. Like that, if you want a certain outcome, put more focus on that. And put your attentions to getting the outcome. Stop, focusing on things that could possibly go wrong. Focus on what could go right. It says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Once you trust in God, and like I said, stop trying to, control a certain outcome or get a certain sort of outcome, or, things happen your way. It's like, that's when peace becomes real, because, God comes to give us peace, baby. We actually have to lean on Him and have faith. I kept saying leave. Lean on Him and have faith that things are gonna work out. Like Peter, when he was walking on water with God, but he took his eyes off of God and started to sink. It's telling you, don't take your eyes off of God. If you're gonna have faith in God, and have faith in your God, have faith in God, no matter what is going on in your outer, circumstances. Do you have faith in God? If you do, then it should be that easy. Just trust in God, focus on God, and don't look at nothing else. So if you take your eyes off of God, like I said, like Peter in that water, you will start to sink. It says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. That gave me the song card energy I was saying earlier. Somebody does be freeing themselves at this time, and it's like that's what's gonna help them, is being strong, being bold, being courageous about what they want. Be fearless. Don't let fear rule you. Fear is literally an illusion. That's something that is self-imposed. Certain things where you tell yourself, oh, I'm scared this is gonna happen, because of ABC. But to the person, they don't even know about maybe some of the fears you have, because like I said, they're not in your mind. They can't read, your mind. So it's telling you, be more fearless. Your love is stronger than any fear in the world. Love will always cast out fear, but you have to focus on it, and that's what's gonna grow is love. If you focus on fear, then that's what's gonna manifest as well. Okay, have faith. That's what's gonna make the difference. Even though you don't physically see the full card earlier, how he had a key in this key, but there was no door. It's like that. Have faith that eventually God's gonna create a door for you, and that's gonna be the correct door that opens up for you. It says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. At the bottom. That's what you need to do, especially if there's multiple people involved here, especially if there's children. Do things right by your kids first, because kids are blessings, and honestly, they should not be a victim in regards to whatever situation is going on in regards to a loving, a lover situation, or maybe in regards to a femme situation. Because kids are just kids. They're just trying to be kids. Try your best to, if there are kids involved, try to do what's best for not only yourself, but for the kids involved too. Because, it can have a serious, if this gets messy, if it's a split up or something like that, or just anything involving kids, it could get messy if, in the future, because these kids, this childhood is such important to a kid's development. I feel like if you don't make sure, if you have kids with someone, you'll take care and do things right by the kids, they're going to kind of grow up and be kind of like you too. if you are blocked off emotionally, if you're the masculine. If you have kids with someone and if you don't do right by these kids, they're gonna grow up and be like emotionally blocked off like you. They won't know how to love other people correctly. They're gonna have short-term relationships and will constantly feel like they're not good enough because they'll have these like fears about love from whatever situation is going on here. If there are kids involved, I want to say please do right by your children. But yes, this is the end of the reading for you here, Taurus. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe because it's push my channel to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that. Okay? Yeah, is that everything? Yeah. I love you guys so much. But please don't give up on this. Never ever ever give up on the stuff that you want. Know that you are worthy of it, but you also gotta put in the work to get it. And the things you tell yourself play a huge role. So don't think that you can't do something, okay? Believe in yourself and know that you got this. And so everything's gonna be alright. With that being said, goodbye, my superstars.